Welcome back. Before starting, please make sure to subscribe. I'm Rachel and I make weekly Bible studies. This time we will continue with the Proverbs 31 series and we're going to address the topic being a keeper of the home. So let's get started. Proverbs 31 verses 13 to 15 says, "She seeks wool and flax, and willingly works with her hands. She is like the merchant ships. She brings her food from afar. She also rises while it is yet night and provides food for her household and a portion for her maid servants." As we see from the previous verses, this virtuous woman is a really hardworking one. The Bible says that she even stretches out her hand to the distaff and her hand holds the spindle. She's super active and everything she does it willingly, which means that not only does she work very hard because that's what we're all supposed to do, but she also enjoys doing it. She's a great role model because the Bible says that we should do all things heartily, as to the Lord, because He's the one we serve and not man. Let's think about our daily lives and the things we normally do. Do we go to work, school, college, and do it to give God glory, or do we simply do those things because we have to? Being a keeper of the home goes beyond cleaning and cooking. Of course, those tasks are a part of being a keeper of the home, but it's so much more than that. It's also about being hardworking and outstanding in everything we do for the glory of the Lord. Not to seek approval or to please others, because in the end, people will never be fully satisfied. Sure, we can do things because we love people, but we should mainly do them because we love God and we want to honor Him on a daily basis with every single thing we do. So if you cook, do it as to the Lord. If you clean, do it as to God as well. Everything you do it as to Him, because that's the only way you'll truly enjoy what you do. If you do it only to please others, you'll be frustrated, especially if you feel like no one gives you the credit that you think you deserve. But if you do it as to God, you'll know that your reward comes from Him, and He is always faithful. This woman wants what's best for her husband and her household. Verse 14 says that she's like the merchant ships, which means that she doesn't want what's easy, but she makes the decision to actually get out of her comfort zone in order to go get what's best for her family. Maybe there's food and other supplies right next to her, but she knows that there's something greater and more valuable on the other side, so she goes get those things even if it's not the easiest thing to do. She loves God and she knows that her husband and children are a precious gift, so she takes care of them. The Bible says that she is not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household is clothed with scarlet. And then it says she watches over the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness, which makes the previous point very clear. She basically looks after everything that has been entrusted to her care the best she can. She's also super loving and caring. Verse 15 says that she even wakes up when it is yet night to provide for her household, and she also gives her maidservants a portion. She's like a superwoman, right? Some people get discouraged because they think that it's impossible to be like this woman. But to be honest, no one can do any of these things without the help of the Lord. I mean, waking up when it is yet night seems hard to do. It's like if she had some sort of supernatural strength, and she does. Her strength comes from the Lord. Verse 17 says that she girds herself with strength and strengthens her arms. Let's be realistic. We cannot do anything on our own, but we can do all things through Christ who gives us strength. She's also humble enough to accept other people's help. That's why she has made servants. God has surrounded us with other people. So let's be a team and help one another. So yeah, if you wonder what the secret is to being that strong, the answer is God. He's the one who helps us do all things. Actually, Isaiah 40:31 says, "But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." So we depend 100% on Him. The book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verses 5 to 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your path." Only if we acknowledge Him in everything, He will lead us in the right direction. But how can we acknowledge Him in everything if we are not intentional in our relationship and in our daily walk with Him?